Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Tuesday Talks. Hey, Rhonda, how you doing? Hey, Russ, how are you? So good to see you guys. See you guys. Hey, Sherry. How's everybody doing this evening? It seems like super late right now, but it's not. It's weird. Seems really, really late. I think because it gotten a little cloudy. You doing good? How are you liking busy job? Everything's going really well. Just trying to get teachers in the hang of, kind of following along with their pacing guide better, and work with some of them with, some classroom management issues and try to get them together with that. But so that is a challenge because, I'm used to those big kids. And so I hopefully within the next week or so, I will be fully acclimated to elementary/middle school. My office is on the elementary side, so I see more of the elementary kids than I do the middle schoolers. I might mainly run into the middle schoolers if I happen to go into their hallway for something, or if I need to watch one of their classes for a minute while a teacher goes to the restroom or something like that. But I mainly see the middle schoolers like after school when they're leaving. That's mainly when I see them. Yes, I'm happy. I am happy. This week we're wrapping up the first 6 weeks. So just trying to get teachers prepared for the next 6 weeks. I'm trying to, help them to be at least 2 weeks ahead, like with their planning and things like that. Even if they don't have all the detailed plans down, have a kind of a broad idea of what they're wanting to do and how they're wanting to implement the instruction for at least a 2-week window. That way they're not stressing every week about, trying to get the lesson plans done. Because especially our new teachers, because that's new to them having the plan. And so like the elementary teachers, they have to have 4 lesson plans. Some grades, well, most of the grades, they split the lesson planning. We only have one 5th grade teacher, so she does it all for 5th grade. And she's very detailed. So it takes her a lot of time to get all of her stuff done, but she's exceptional at it. And then all of the other elementary grades, they kind of split the planning. So that kind of helps them. It takes a little bit of the weight off of their shoulders. But my middle school math teacher, we have one middle school math teacher, and she's a brand new teacher. So it is a lot of, it's pretty overwhelming for her to do, 3 separate lesson plans. So I work with her very closely to help her out each week. So yeah, that's what's been going on with that. Yep. So yeah, I think, did I miss Kate again? I know she had updated, excuse me, like her Thursday live that she does sometimes, but I don't know if that was last week or this week. And last week was just like last Thursday. I was totally out of it when I got home. I had seen and heard too much during the day, and I was completely exhausted. So yeah, I need to. I just feel like I'm constantly missing Kate, but maybe I'm not. I don't know. How's things going with you at work, Raz? I know you guys have already started back as well. How's that going? I think I'm gonna eat a sandwich again for dinner. I don't feel like cooking anything. Well, y'all know I never feel like cooking. Um, but I don't even want to go spend any money on anything. Probably gonna eat another sandwich like I did last night. What's for dinner? Sandwich. Thanks for sending me the book recommendations, Rhonda. So she would do a Thursday live, and I think that was twice a month or once a month. Let me see. And then I know she used to do a Sunday live. I believe that was once a month, the Sunday live. She had sent, well, I know I'd gotten like an update to something. It's probably in my calendar. That's probably where it's at. I think, yeah, let's look in the calendar and let's see if I missed it for Thursday. Is this only showing my work stuff? I don't know. What is this showing? Looks like it's just showing my work stuff. Yeah, it's not showing I'm just not showing Kate's update. I know I got one. Maybe if I looked on my phone, I might see it. Yeah. But yeah, she I think it used to be twice a month on a Thursday, and then I believe it was once a month on Sundays. It's going okay. Starting to get busy with testing. Yeah, we just did 6 weeks. We're doing 6 weeks test this week, and the poor elementary kids do a lot of testing. I thought high school did a lot of, man, elementary does a lot. Hey, Christy. Yes, I did. It was really good. It was really good. I wasn't expecting the twist at the end, but it was really good because people kept talking about it on Facebook, and I was like, okay, let me go ahead and check this out. Then I ended up binging most of it in one night. So I was up late watching it one night, and then it took me about 3 or 4 days to finish it. I know, Christy, I know. I've been sending my older brother every trailer and video that I find because he and my sister-in-law love that show. I cannot wait. It's next month. I cannot wait. Kate is planner nerd. Oh Lord, I don't want to say it wrong because she had changed her name a while back, and so. But I want to say it's planner me see. Planner Nerd. Oh, Lord. Let me look on Instagram so I don't say it wrong. Planner Nerd Plans. That's what Planner Nerd Plans. So that's how you could probably pull her up on YouTube. But and definitely on Instagram, she's Planner Nerd Plans. Yeah, Planner Nerd. Hey, Michelle. So, yeah. But yeah, Christy, did you get like where she updated the Thursday meetings? Because I don't see it on my calendar on my tablet, but let me check my calendar on my phone and see if it shows up on there. It's not showing. Okay, so let me try the other calendar. I've got 2 calendars on my phone. Let's try the other one. I got an update about it, but I don't know. Yeah, I didn't understand the dates either because didn't it go back to like April or something? So I was a little confused. Yeah. So we'll have to see. Hopefully she'll get on, or I'll have to question her in the group about it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do our snack of the week, and then we're gonna get into a little game or whatever you want to call it. So this week's snack is Rice Krispie Treats birthday cake treats. So I saw these in the store, and I like a good Rice Krispie treat, so I had to try these. These are the little, I guess you could call the snack size ones. Hey, Purple Plazy Planner. How are you? So this is the size of them. So if you compare it, it's those little mini ones. They're not the home style ones like the ones I've been buying, but it says a birthday cake flavor. Let's see. Let's smell it and see if it smells like birthday cake. Oh, wow. It does smell like birthday cake. So I'm just going to take out the whole thing so you can see. So on the top, it's got sprinkles. And then at the bottom, it's this like coating, like frosted coating. I wonder what that's made out of. I wonder if that's white chocolate because y'all know I don't like white chocolate. I will look. I cannot stand white chocolate. It's too sweet. But all right, let's go ahead and give it a try, right? It smells like birthday cake. But it just tastes like a Rice Krispie treat. It doesn't taste like birthday cake at all to me. Like, not at all. It's just, now it's sweeter because of this coating on the back and the sprinkles. But it doesn't taste like birthday cake. All right, Kellogg's, you missed the mark on this one. Let me get one more taste. I don't taste birthday cake. I don't. It just tastes like a Rice Krispie treat. Thank you. Yeah, I really wanted it to taste like birthday cake. Yes, those Annie's bunnies were delicious. They were a birthday cake. Now, those tasted like birthday cake. This thing is just sweet. And let me tell you how sweet it is. Literally, my tooth is hurting right now. Literally. It tastes like lice. Yes. My tooth literally is like throbbing. It's really sweet. Like, it's really sweet. It says there's only 9 grams of sugar. I do not believe that. I'm sorry. I don't believe that. I think that's way more grams of sugar than 9. It's really sweet. Yeah, it's no birthday cake flavor whatsoever. So, yeah, maybe I'll take these to work and give them to some kids, but I don't think I want them because they're too sweet. Yeah, way too sweet. I wouldn't want to sit and eat even this whole thing, and it's just one of those little mini ones. The sugar is, I don't know, it's a lot. It's really, it's really, really sweet. What is that? Datum, D8. I need to find out what that ingredient is. That's weird. I've never seen that in an ingredient list before. I'm gonna have to search and see what's up with that one. All right. So, in celebration of fall tomorrow, not that it's my favorite season. Y'all know last week I was whining and whining that I did not want summer to end. Regifting the treats. Yep. So, in celebration of fall, because fall is tomorrow and we're already going to start getting cool weather. Like, I ain't really excited about that either. Yeah, so we're going to do a Would You Rather fall edition. Some of these questions are really, really silly, but hey, we're silly over here, right? All right, so here is the first question. Would you rather have a cob of corn for a nose or pumpkins for ears? Which would you rather have? So me personally, I don't know, because if I take the corn cob nose, a bird might come and eat my nose. But those pumpkin ears are going to be heavy. Those are going to be some weighty ears, unless they are those mini pumpkin ears, you know? If they're the mini pumpkins, I will go with the pumpkin ears. Oh my gosh, pumpkin ears. Who would have thunk it? I think I'm gonna have to go with pumpkin ears. They have to be small. Because when I first saw that question, I was like, what? I'm just imagining these huge pumpkins as ears. So you can't even keep your head up. Yeah. But I would be afraid of a bird coming and picking away at my corn cob nose. All right, let's see. Would you rather eat 20 candy apples or 20 caramel apples? I don't want to eat 20 of either of those, to tell you the truth. A candy apple is pure sugar, and a caramel apple is not too far away from that. So the caramel apple might even be sweeter. Is it sweeter? Oh my gosh, but the caramel apple is so sticky. Well, they're both kind of sticky. Whew, man. Yep, those ears would be heavy. So, ooh, a lot of y'all are saying caramel apple. Sherry said neither one. I asked me, Sherry. I'm like, I think I'd have to go with the caramel apple too because candy apples are sweet. And then, okay, yeah, at least the caramel apple is going to be kinder to your teeth. Those candy apples are like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, if we have to choose, we're going with the caramel apple. Caramel it is, but that's still sticky. But sometimes biting into the candy apples, you feel like you just lost a tooth. So, all right. All right, would you rather wear a pumpkin on your head or a crown of sunflowers? Now, I know if Jacqueline was here, I already know what her answer would be. And I would have to agree with Jacqueline, and I would definitely go with a crown of sunflowers. Definitely. Ooh, yes, that makes them extra yummy. Yes, it does. Yes, Raz, yes. Yeah, I would have to do the crown of sunflowers. That would be so pretty. I sent Jacqueline a picture of these sunflower cowboy boots that are sold at this boot shop in Houston, Texas. They're a $500 boot, y'all, but they are so cute. Like, they're so cute. Christy. Oh, yes, I'd have to go. Christy, I'm trying to picture you in your little frame with a big pumpkin on your head. That would be fun, though. That's something my older brother would do. Pick the pumpkin and put on his head. Yep. I'm thinking about the weight of it. Because when I think pumpkin, immediately I think a huge pumpkin. Oh, goodness. All right. So would you rather live inside a pumpkin or live inside an apple? Now, this question is really crazy because how many of us could actually fit inside of an apple? I've never seen apples big enough to hold people. And I've seen pumpkins that are big enough to hold people. But I think I would choose the pumpkin because apples get all yucky inside. So, just comment. Christy, you're hilarious. Yeah, I'm going to live in the pumpkin. Let's live in the pumpkin, people. Let's live in the pumpkin because the apple is going to be all nasty and yucky in there. Yes, definitely. More room in the pumpkin. Especially if it's one of those big ones. Have you seen where some people grow them like really, really huge? That would be interesting, right? Instead of the little old lady that lived in the shoe, the little old lady lived in a pumpkin. That would be funny. That's right. She sure did. She sure did. At least for a few hours, right? At least for a few hours. All right, let's see. Would you rather eat candy corn for lunch for a month or real corn for lunch all month? I'm going with the real corn. I am not doing candy corn. That candy corn is as sweet as this thing here. Candy corn is straight sugar. Now, my little bro might pick the candy corn over the regular corn for a month. He likes candy corn. Him and I don't know how many few people in the world, but candy corn is sugar. It's pure sugar. Yes. Give me the real corn, please. They look like teeth. I used to eat those when I was a kid, but I think when we're children, we just want the sugar, right? I can't eat those things now. They're waxy and they're sugar, and that's it. But my younger brother, he buys them up during this time of year. Sometimes if he can find them outside of the fall season, he will eat them. But I'm not touching those things because they're too sweet. I like sweets, but I don't like stuff that's like super duper sweet like these. And now I hate that I had this box because there's like 14 of them in the box. So yeah, those are going to some kids. um, would you rather be the scarecrow in a field or the crow in a field? This is an interesting question. No, you're not, Rhonda. No, you're not. You're not eating candy corn right now. Oh my gosh, Rhonda. Put the candy corn down, Rhonda. Put it down. My uncle likes candy corn. As yours, candy corn don't like it either. I need to find that shirt and get one for my brother. He would love it. That's too funny. Chris. He says her uncle has a shirt that says candy corn don't like you either, and it has an angry looking piece of candy corn. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. All right, so I thought about this question. Okay, so here's my dilemma with this question. How effective is a scarecrow really? Right? Is he really effective? And does he really scare the crows, or does he just sit there and get pooped on? That's my thing. That's why I'm like, that makes me lean toward being the crow so I don't get pooped on like the scarecrow probably gets pooped on. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to be the crow. He has more freedom. I can fly, yes. Am I Michael Jackson as a scarecrow or Jeepers Creeper? Now, if I'm Michael Jackson, let's do it, right? Right, Michelle? Your team candy corn too? No. Yeah, scarecrows just kind of stay in that one spot and get pooped on. I want to get pooped on. But crows are just so ew, right? But like y'all said, at least you can fly. You don't like birds? Yeah. I don't want to be stuck in that one spot as a scarecrow. What are you doing? All right. Let's see. Next. Would you rather go for a hike to look at fall leaves or go for a drive? So I think going for a hike would be pretty cool because you can really actually go and pick up different leaves and stuff like that. You sound really crazy over there. Anyways, but then if you go to a drive, like if you go for a drive, if I could go somewhere that actually has a really beautiful fall season and all the scenery is really nice, I would rather do the drive. So I would imagine West Coast, like Oregon and Washington, is probably like that because they're so beautiful in the summer. So maybe the drive, but it's Kate. Kate. We've been talking about you, Kate. I feel like I've been missing you. Like I don't know if you've been going live and I've been missing it since And then I saw that you had updated the Thursday lives, so we were wondering what was up with that. Yeah, look at the fall leaves. I think I would do the hike. I'm not a hiker, but I think it would be really pretty to do that. Look at the leaves. Hike is okay, but I'm scared of wild. That's the thing too. And we have parts. We have some of the parks here in San Antonio. They tell you to watch out for like mountain lions and stuff like that. And I'm just like, just my luck. That will be the day the mountain lions want to come out when I'm in the park. So when we were at one of those parks a few months back, I was just looking all around like, because they had different levels to the hiking there. And so I was like, we're doing level 1 and we're not going any further. I think they had up to level 4 or 5, my brother said, but we only did level 1. I was not about, and we weren't prepared to hike that day. We just like left a restaurant and decided to go to the park. I had on flip-flops, jeans. I was not prepared to be hiking. So yeah, I would be afraid of the wildlife. Yes. You haven't been live since August. Okay, so I haven't really missed you because I was like, I've been missing Kate. And how are you doing, Kate? How's the new house coming along? I'm glad yes. I drive an hour to work on Tuesday. And that time I am tired and needing it. I didn't know you were working. I didn't know that. I know you usually have been working from the house. So, okay. You've been a busy lady lately then. Cool. I'm so happy to have you here today. I'm like, where's Kate? All right. So, would you rather design a corn maze or run through a corn maze? I've never been in a corn maze, and that is my plan. I have been all last fall. I tried to go to a pumpkin patch, and usually the pumpkin patches have a corn maze. I put that in my planner almost every week last fall, and it didn't happen. But it's happening this year. I am going to the pumpkin patch. It's going to happen. And I'm going to go through a corn maze, and I'm going to pray I don't get lost in there. Yeah. The bears and people and other stuff. I have been creating a new business and rebranding. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to go through a corn maze, y'all. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get to that pumpkin patch. If it's the last thing I do this fall, it's going to happen. Christy said she'd like to design one. Run through the corn maze, but it'd probably be more of a walk. Yep. I mean, you watch horror flicks and you kind of don't want to go through a corn maze, but yeah, I want to go through one. And especially if you've seen Children of the Corn from back in the 80s. You're not trying to go through any cornfields. But I do want to go through one. Only have to drive on Tuesday and work from home for a few hours. Okay, cool. That's how it was when I was doing the homeschooling that year. I only had to go on Mondays to the homeschool co-op. And then I just kind of did tutoring and worked from home the rest of the week. Run through the corn maze if I was 20. You know me so well. Let me tell you, if I got lost 3 times, y'all know me. It's like 3 strikes and I'm done. So if I'm in that corn maze and I get lost 3 times, I'm about to be screaming, like you said, Christy, tearing it down. Somebody's better come get me. Somebody better come get me out of this corn maze right now. Oh, man. Design only on the corn maze. Yeah. Christy. I would tear it down. I'm telling you, they would think like somebody came through there with a heavy duty mower, and it's just gonna be me trying to get my butt up out of there. Like, I'm coming out of the side of the face. Y'all know my patience is thin, so if I can't get out of there in 3 tries, we're tearing this corn maze up. We're gonna be having popcorn by the time I'm done here. Because Christy, you know my patience is not set up. Let's just pray I don't get stuck when I go through the corn maze, because my brother would like be totally embarrassed by me, I'm sure. Totally. Oh goodness. All right. Let's see. Somehow it's like I copied the same question 3 times. I don't know how I did that. Let's see. So let's do our next one. Let's see. So would you rather eat mashed potatoes for a month or mashed sweet potatoes for a month? That's an easy one for me. I would be banned from coming back to. It will be my first and last trip to the pumpkin patch. Oh my goodness. Oh man. That would can you imagine getting arrested for something like that? Oh my goodness. Oh man, that would be so funny. Oh man, that would be hilarious. Oh. Mashed potatoes, definitely mashed potatoes for me. I do not like sweet potatoes at all. I do not like sweet potatoes, so I'm going with the mash. Kate says she likes both. All the fairs being canceled. Oh my goodness. Oh man. That would be hilarious. Sweet potatoes. Ooh, with caramel and marshmallows. My brother eats them with nutmeg and honey. Is it nutmeg and honey? I think that's what he puts on here. I do not like sweet potatoes. Well. Oh, nutmeg and maple syrup. That's what it is. That's what it does. All right. So would you rather go apple picking or pumpkin picking? Apple picking or pumpkin picking? Pumpkin. Rhonda said apple. Chris said you only need to pick one pumpkin. I would want to go apple picking for some Gala apples. I love Gala apples. They're really nice and sweet and very crispy. Pumpkin, I don't really eat pumpkin that much. I only eat pumpkin if it's like in a quick bread or, a cake. Otherwise, I don't eat pumpkin. So, hey, Karen. So I think I would want to go with the apples. Yeah, the apples. All right. So here's some other options for you here. So hot chocolate or apple cider? I like both, but I really like hot chocolate, especially if it's tastes good. So I would definitely go with the hot chocolate. Definitely. Hot chocolate. Yeah. I like apple cider too, but hot chocolate for sure. Because, especially if we're talking about fall and winter time and it's chilly and I don't like the cold, I like a nice glass of hot chocolate with a lot of marshmallow in it, if possible. Marshmallow cream. Hot chocolate and marshmallow cream. That is a beautiful, beautiful combination. Yes, it is. It's a beautiful combination. All right, apple pie or pumpkin pie? Well, I don't eat pumpkin in a pie, so I'm definitely going to have to go with the apples. Definitely. Apple pie. Yes, Dutch is good. There's this apple pie recipe I want to try. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I've never really made like a real deal holy filled apple pie. I've made like some little mini pies one time, but it was like I used the apple pie filling, so it was not like I created the filling. I used the filling. I used the refrigerated pie dough. I mean, yeah, pie crust rather. Um, and I made them for like the 4th of July, and I cut like little stars and put stars on the top. Um, but I want to make one from scratch, everything from the crust to the filling, all of that. Um, I think it's the Dutch that has the crumbles on the top. Yeah, those are really good. Those are really, really good. Just a good pie. Good pie is hard to come by. But when you find a good one, man, I remember I used to love going to Marie calendars because they would, have such great pies. But I don't even know if we have a Marie calendars in San Antonio anymore. I'm not sure. Hmm. All right, let's see. Peel apples or carve a pumpkin? I think I'd want to carve the pumpkin. Hmm. Carve the pumpkin. With ice cream? Yes. Don't say that or I hear my husband will Make the pie, Kate, make the pie. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever carved a pumpkin before. I think that would be fun. I don't think I've ever done it before. Peel apples, carve the pumpkin once, and hated all the sticky seeds. Yeah, I know it seems like it could be very messy, but sometimes messy is fun. Sometimes messy is really nice and fun. All right, so when it comes to sitting down and watching sports in the fall, do you prefer football or baseball? I don't like baseball at all, and I'm not too keen on football either. So, but I'd have to go with football. I can't watch a baseball game. It's just not exciting to me at all. So I'd have to go with football. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. Y'all are growing pumpkins? Sherry, do you grow pumpkins too? That's pretty cool. Yeah, baseball, you're a baseball fan? Rhonda said football all day. Yeah, I can't even tell you if I've ever sat and watched an entire football game unless I was like cheering for my students at a football game or something. Well, I take that back. When we were younger, to the rival high schools here, like everybody would go to their football games. So I do remember doing that as a kid. That was like a big deal. The school that I graduated from and their rival school, that was the football game to be at. But I think after a while, because they started playing schools based on school size, I think they actually stopped playing each other after a while, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that would be probably the last time I ever sat and watched a full football game was when I was a kid. I don't recall ever sitting and watching a full football game on TV. I've watched basketball games. I can watch basketball if better than any sport. I could sit and watch basketball. My favorite sport to watch is figure skating for sure. You know, watch either. I watch NASCAR or curling. Yes, it's actually kind of interesting to see them do the curling. So, do they only show that like when it's Olympic time? Because I don't know if I've ever seen that on TV any other time except when it's the Olympics. Mm, 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 mm. All right. It's a nice fall day or night. Would you rather have night? Would you rather have movie night or would you rather sit and read a book? Um, hmm. Okay, if it's kind of chilly and um, hmm, I could do either. I could do movie night or I could do the book, but more than likely the book because I find TV shows more interesting than I find movies these days. So probably go with read a book. Yeah, we're gonna read a book. It is October Halloween movie night for scary movies. I haven't watched really any scary movies in a while. Um, I tried to watch a few on Netflix, but they were just weird. Like just straight up weird. And so I just couldn't really get into them. Movie if it's with family, book if you're alone. Got it. Yeah. Because it's crazy that like when I deciding like what I'm looking forward to on Netflix in the coming month, it's usually more series than it is movies. And then like if I put movies down, most of the time I'll watch them and they're just like, eh. But yeah, some of the best movies that I've seen on like Netflix are usually ones that people tell me about, not ones that are like mainly featured all the time. So yeah. All right, let's see. Turtleneck sweater or sweater dress? Turtleneck sweater or sweater dress? Well, I love both, but I love a turtleneck. I know most people cannot stand turtleneck sweaters. I love a turtleneck sweater. It helps keep me nice and warm and toasty. Now, I could do the sweater dress if it's long, or I've got some tights or some boots to keep the rest of my legs warm. But otherwise, I would have to go with a turtleneck. Yep. Turtleneck, some jeans, some cute fall boots. You cannot go wrong with that. But it's really hard to find a turtleneck these days. It's really hard. And what's funny is like they don't make them high quality like they used to. They're all thin and man, back in the day that turtleneck was nice and thick and comfy and I used to love them. I used to buy turtleneck sweaters all the time for the fall and winter. But they're hard to come by now. Now they want to do the mock turtleneck. No, I want the whole thing. But yeah, I do like a good sweater dress too. I do. The only thing about most sweater dresses is they're pretty fitting, you know? And so, that's the only thing that I don't like about it. Don't do dresses or turtlenecks. You don't wear dresses, Kate? I like a nice dress. That used to be mainly what I would wear to work. And then over the last couple of years, it's like I mainly just wear pants because it's just too cold. So I'll mainly wear pants, but I mainly used to wear dresses and skirts. Yep. All right, I got one more for you guys. Gloves or leg warmers? So I'm going to have to go with leg warmers, although I have not worn them since I was a kid. But if I had to decide whether my hands are going to freeze or my legs are going to freeze, I'm probably going to want to cover my legs. Yeah. Pants and shorts. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've mainly been wearing pants because it's too cold in the building. I wear a long dress. I've worn a few maxi dresses to work. But the good thing is we can kind of regulate the temperature in our office. I better try to wear the dresses now while I got a chance before it gets really cold, because then I'm gonna be in pants all day, every day. Gloves are more winter thing for you. Yeah, we don't really have to use those too often here in Texas, in my part of Texas, anyways. But some people, their fall weather is pretty chilly, but not here. So here's the thing with gloves. I will buy them and I always end up with one of the gloves. I can never find the other one. I don't know. One always decides to end the relationship and walk away. And then I just always end up with one glove. And then I hardly ever use them anyways, but I try to always have a pair every winter just in case. But we don't really need them here. We don't really get that cold here. I had to buy them for the booties. Oh man. Yeah, so we don't I haven't had leg warmers since I was a kid. Um, but gloves, I can't keep up with those suckers. That's like trying to keep up with socks, you know? You have a pair for our freak snowstorm. That's it. You know, I better make sure I have some this winter in case the state of Texas decides to screw us over like they did in February and have everybody freezing. So I might want to keep a pair of gloves just for that reason. You know, they have us without electricity again. I swear that was done on purpose. Let's see. I have gloves, but they are hard to use when you need to use your phone. You know, they make some gloves, Christy, that you can use it with touchscreen stuff. I had a pair like that, but now I only have one. I'm telling you, I always lose them. And they were pretty pricey, but now I only have one. But if some places do sell them where you can still use all of your touch devices with those gloves. Yeah, leg warmers were a big thing back in the 80s. I had several of them then. Yeah, they make them so you can use the touch screens. I was really shocked to see gloves like that, so I made sure I bought them, but now I have one. So if nothing else, let's hope I have at least some rights and lefts. So if I need to use the ones I have, I at least have one for each hand because I always lose one of them. I don't know how that happens, but I always lose one. I can't use it without that glove or with that special glove because oh goodness. Well, I have one more question for y'all. Since summer's ending and fall is coming, which season would you prefer? Summer or fall? Me, give me summer. Give me summer. Give me summer. I'm knowing that it's already going to start getting chilly around here. I'm not happy about it. I need to go buy me some sweaters. All my old sweaters are just that old. I need some more sweaters. I used to love the Argyle ones that they would sell at Old Navy, but they don't even sell them anymore, which is a bummer. Bummer. Most of you like fall, huh? I only wear gloves to football games. Oh, he coaches. That's cool. Oh, see, Rhonda's with me. Summer. Yes. I want summer to stay. Don't leave me, summer. Don't leave me. Yeah. So yeah, I need to buy some nice sweaters. If y'all know of anybody that sells some nice sweaters at a nice price, because y'all know I don't like spending a lot of money, let me know. I think I'm gonna try New York and Company and see what they have going on with sweaters. Try Old Navy again, although they don't make their sweaters the same. And then I'm gonna try Zulily because my mom seems to find everything on there. So I'm gonna try Zulily also and see if I can find some sweaters on there because I'll wear a sweater in a heartbeat. Sure will. People are like, but it gets hot. You know what? Wear a cami underneath. And so if you're in a freezing building, cool. When you leave the building, take the sweater off. You got a cami on. There you go. I love summer. Love it. Give me summer anytime. I would rather be hot than cold any day. It is so hard for my body to warm up. So I don't mind Although that one, y'all remember that one summer my air conditioner was working? Oh my God. At that month, that was a month of July. That month made me realize why people get hot and mad. I know now. I do know why people get hot and mad. Was that last summer? I think that was last summer. Yeah, I think it was. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, it was horrible. It was so horrible. Like I was taking showers like twice a day because I was just drenched in sweat. And normally I sleep in like long leggings or something. I sleep nice and warm most of the time. I might put on a cami to go to sleep, but I mainly sleep in warm clothes. That summer, I literally had to go buy more pajamas. I went and bought sleep shirts. I bought like sleep shorts because I couldn't take it. It was so hot in here. My God, it was horrible. But I still rather go through that than that freeze we went through in February. Yep. All right. So that's all I had for y'all. I hope y'all have an awesome fall. It's going to be what it's going to be. And hopefully I can do everything on my fall bucket list this time around. I'm tired of making a bucket list and not being able to check everything off. So I'm going to make it this year. I'm going to have to be more realistic about what I can do and what I will be able to get done and just kind of go with that. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yes, I've had both and I still would prefer to sweat. Still would prefer to sweat. Kirsty, you're a mess. Yeah. I promise to be on my best behavior when I go to the corn maze. I promise. All right, Kate, it was so good to see you. Thank you all that showed up and joined us tonight. And I will see you guys back here next week. Y'all have a good one and stay warm if it gets too chilly where you're at, or stay cool if it's too hot where you're at. And I will see y'all next week. Bye-bye.